Thank you all for being here. Premier Houston, Minister Robertson, Minister Hodgkin, Mr. Maslin, Mayor Christian, MP Fancy, Director Schoen, thank you all for being here in Mi'kma'ki on Nova Scotia's beautiful South Shore for this exciting announcement. It has been 4.5 years since we were first awarded our retail electricity license. It has been a humbling experience and we've learned so much. Part of our working group with Wesohoba, we were invited to showcase some Mi'kmaq artifacts that were recently uncovered. At that event, I was able to hold an arrowhead in my hand that was estimated to be between 6,000 and 8,000 years old. Older than the pyramids, older than written history itself. It was truly a life-changing and profound experience for me. This learning impacts and reflects how we are choosing to build the Mersey River Wind Farm, alongside one of the greatest of the 42 traditional rivers of Mi'kma'ki, with careful consideration and great respect for the land and the people who have called it home for millennia. To Slate, to Hamilton Lane, to CIB, to Enercan, to the original investors in Roswell, being bold and changing systems comes with risk. Thank you all for believing in this project and the potential of local renewable energy. Minister Robertson and Minister Hodgkin, the journey you made to be here with us today for this important moment is one of the many ways that your government is operationalizing the commitment to building Canada strong. Your investment and support for Mersey River Wind means a great deal for us. And I think we all know this couldn't have happened without our local MP and champion, Jessica Fancy. Thank you all. Premier Houston, your presence here today is greatly appreciated. Your government's work to create an independent system operator and enshrining electricity competition and legislation is complementary to our vision for Nova Scotia's energy sector. We look forward to increasing collaboration to achieve our common goals moving forward. To the Department of Energy, especially David McGregor, we really appreciate your hard work and going above and beyond. In addition, thank you to White Point for being a host of this beautiful location, being a supporter of Mersey River Wind, and a customer of Renewall Energy. As Minister Robinson said, this is not just another wind farm. It is a symbol of power, literally and figuratively. Every kilowatt hour of clean energy generated will be sold to Renewall Energy. Renewall will make that energy available to Nova Scotian homes and businesses who, for the first time, the electricity comes from and how it's made. For over 20 years, I have advocated for the great renewable resources of Nova Scotia. Not only are our winds in this province strong, but they perfectly align with our energy. The year wind is highest are also the windiest. But it wasn't until I had the pleasure of working with the town of Bridgewater, energy economy of our province. In a town of 10,000 people, $40 million a year left the community to import energy made from fossil fuels. $40 million a year, over $4,000 a person for the 10,000 residents of Bridgewater. That's in its entirety. If you look at that of the province, that's $4 billion a year. $4 billion a year leaving our province. You want to make Nova Scotia strong, we need to produce more of our own energy. The gasoline, diesel, natural gas, coal, and heating oil, each of these can, and I believe will, be replaced by local clean electricity. Today marks a turning point, not only how we power our lives, but how we think about our economy. This is about keeping more of our energy dollars at home, strengthening local communities, and building an energy system that serves Nova Scotians first. This project, along with Renewall's retail license, will turn these macroeconomic facts into real benefits for the people of this province. By taking fossil fuels out of the equation, by eliminating that source of volatility, customers of Renewall will benefit from stable, long-term pricing for clean electricity. Energy-intensive industries seeking to reduce risk, public services operating on fixed budgets, homeowners struggling with a higher cost of living, all stand to benefit from an energy source whose costs are fundamentally more predictable. Clean electricity is especially important for our exporters, who have to compete with industries from all over the world and are increasingly required to disclose their carbon footprint. From lobsters to lumber to beer to bug farms, from traditional industries to the newest technologies, clean energy makes the drivers of our economy more competitive. It's also important for public infrastructure. When Mersey River Wind starts producing, it will power water treatment plants, ice rinks, swimming pools, long-term care facilities. It will help to stretch our tax dollars further and keep money working within our province. And finally, having a source of clean energy will help attract new business to Nova Scotia. If you are a company building a new facility, it's only logical that you would want it to be future compliant. Renewall will help attract new business to Nova Scotia, to grow our economy and make efficient use of our electricity system to the benefit of all Nova Scotians. Clean energy isn't just the right thing to do, but it's the economically smart thing to do. Being bold and utilizing our renewable resources will benefit the future of Nova Scotians for years to come, for generations to come. To the leaders of government and business who are here today, be confident that that clean energy will be the backbone of Nova Scotia's economy for the next 100 years and beyond. Be proud that you are here today. As a kid who 30 years ago wrote a junior high paper on clean energy in Nova Scotia, I know how daunting a first step towards a big goal can be. I feel immense pride in my province and my country. It takes courage. This is just the beginning of a long journey, but it's worth it. Because with cleaner, brighter, more prosperous future for all Nova Scotians. So thank you all for being here for this exciting moment. The dream has finally become a reality.